Good evening, NWS Revolution members and viewers. This is your play-by-play commentator, Joe Galli. And this is your color commentator, Dan Lambert. And tonight, me and Joe Galli are going to give you our NWS Revolution Impact review. And what a crazy night it was, with a lot of cowardly attacks from the Deadly Renegade Society and from McGovern and Myette. How much farther are they gonna go? As 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 Joe Gotti and me are gonna explain to you, one wrestling fans, what happened, how, and all I gotta say is the Deadly Renegade Society are nothing more than a bunch of cowards who need to be stopped. But anyway, take it away, Joe Gotti. I'm sorry if I don't feel as passionate. It's just the reason I'm not so passionate is because of what happened on Revolution Impact. Take it away, Joe Gotti. Thank you, Dan Lambert. Tonight, yes, it was absolutely disgusting what Mitchell Myette, Robert McGovern, the Masked Man, and the Deadly Renegade Society did to Scott, Casey Gale, and many members of the NWS tonight. Okay, tonight's show was hailing from the T-Mobile Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada, and the commentators for the show were me and Dan Lambert. The first match was for the NWS Tag Team Championship match as new NWS Tag Team Champions Zed and Santos with Shane McMahon versus Queen Xavier Reed and The Broker. This match was interrupted when Mitchell Myette and Rob McGovern came down and had the Masked Man attack Queen Xavier Reed and The Broker with a metal pipe multiple times. Then Rob delivered an F5 as Myette jackknife powerbombed Queen Xavier Reed and Queen Xavier Reed and The Broker, and then Zed and Santos. Bob and Myette then stole the MWS Tag Team titles and threatened to hold them hostage until they get their rematch. Even Zobelle and Lincoln Potter get on the mic and say, four down, several more to go. Wow. What a way. I was looking forward to counting this match, and then Mitchell Myette and Rob McGovern had to come down and ruin a perfectly good match. Disgusting. What do you say, Dan Abbott? I completely agree. What happened? What Rob McGovern and Mitchell Myette did was absolutely disgusting, disrespectful to the two tag teams in that ring, and stealing the tag team titles was an absolute spit in the face to Zed and Santos. And just to let you know, yes, the Masked Man did attack me backstage. I just want to say that I, Dan Lambert, am pressing charges against the Masked Man. And I just got off the phone with NWS Commissioner Cody Mercer, and he is fining the Masked Man $5,000 for the cowardly attack. The Deadly Renegade Society have gone too far. Rob McGovern has gone too far. Mitchell Myette and the Masked Man have also gone too far. Anyway, the next match was a number one contendership for the NWS Tag Team Battle Royal. Mitchell Myette and Rob McGovern with Lincoln Potter in the corner versus Devin the Demon and Legion and Sir Robert Knight II and Psycho Mercer. Winners get a shot at the NWS Tag Team Champions at Revolution Beach Bash. The McGovern and Mitchell Myette again hit everyone in this match with metal pipes and baseball bats, then used the stolen tag team titles as weapons, sending a message to the MWS. Even Zobelle and Lincoln Potter say 8 down, lots more to go. This is getting crazy. This is a crazy night. Joe Galli, tell them what happened in the next match. Thank you, Dan Lambert. I completely agree. This is getting out of hand. Totally out of hand. And match number 3 we actually finally got to see a good wrestling match. It was match number 3, NWS United States Championship, Tony Jr. versus the Fox. Tony Jr. the second, that is. This was the third match as Tony Jr. the second and the Fox had a good back and forth wrestling match. Fox claws Tony in the face, scoop slams him, hits a European uppercut as Tony comes back with a clothesline, then a backbreaker, neckbreaker. Tony then hits Fox with a shooting star press and atomic drop as Fox comes back with a super kick and fallaway slam and pump handle drop and pounce. Tony Jr. hits a cutter on Fox. Fox comes back with a fireman's carry. Tony hits a Mission Oko driver. Fox hits an alley-oop and plants the doomsday device, goes to pin. Tony almost wins, but he has his foot on the rope. Tony gives Fox a gutbuster. Fox gives Tony an Irish whip. Tony then nails the spinning powerbomb on Fox for the win and to retain the NWS United States Championship. Win and still NWS United States Champion. Tony Jr. II via pinfall with spinning powerbomb as this match lasted 14 minutes and 17 seconds. After the match, Tony and the Fox shake hands as a sign of respect. Then the McGoverns and Myette attack Fox and Tony Jr. The second, Rob F5s him. Jacob McGovern delivers a Southampton's plunge and swanton bomb to Tony Jr. and the Fox as the Deadly Renegades Society ambush the Fox and Tony Jr. Even Zobelle and Lincoln Potter say 10 down now. What the hell is going on? What in the hell is going on? What is with all these attacks? This is ridiculous. How much more attacks are going to happen here? As I said on commentary. Take it away, Dan Lambert. I completely agree with you, Joe Gotti. This is absolutely ridiculous. And what happened on NWS Revolution Impact? And then, 44th President of the United States, Barack Obama, NWS Revolution President Ethan Zobelle, NWS Revolution Vice President Lincoln Potter, and Deadly Renegade Society addressed the events of NWS Revolution Loaded and the next plan for NWS Revolution owner, chairman, and CEO Scott Casey Gale, also known as ScottyBadBones, and the NWS for Revolution Beach Bash. NWS President Ethan Zobelle gets on the mic and says, well, it looks like the NWS is in danger because we have made a deal with Rob and Jacob McGovern, Mitchell Myette, to take out the NWS Revolution and let them know what happens when you stand in our way. NWS Vice President Lincoln Potter gets on the mic and says, hola, everybody, are you ridiculous NWS fans seeing what is happening to your precious NWS? Scott Casey Gale got lucky at Revolution Loaded this past Sunday, courtesy of the new NWS Commissioner Cody Mercer. But where the hell is he? I thought he was supposed to make his return, Lincoln Potter says. Today is his big comeback. Looks like he fooled you all. Oh well, Lincoln Potter says. Barack Obama gets on the mic now and says, Scott Casey Gale may have gotten lucky at Revolution Loaded, but come Revolution Beach Bash, it will be a whole different story because this time we will put the NWS out of business. Obama says he is not done with Scott Casey Gale just yet. Michael Rapaport talks on the microphone and says he is so proud to be back at the NWS and as the newest member of Deadly Renegade Society, and is also the personal referee for Vinny Joe and ours matches. There is not a damn thing Scott Casey Gale or Cody Mercer could do about it, Michael Rapaport claims. Vinny Joe says Scott Casey Gale and Cody Mercer better let Michael Rapaport referee his matches or he will refuse to show up and defend his Intercontinental Championship. Scott Casey Gale comes out and says he has had enough of the Deadly Renegade Society, their BS rules and demands, and asks if they have something to do with Commissioner Cody Mercer not showing up. The DRS deny it. Scott says if Barack Obama wants one more match with him at Revolution Beach Bash, then how about we make it a Hell in a Cell? Obama thinks about it for a second, says yes, I accept this. I accept the match. Same stipulations as last time. Scott agrees as the segment ends, but before it ends, Obama wants Scott to have eyes in the back of his head tonight because he promises and guarantees he will be sent to the hospital. What if that was a threat? I mean, Barack Obama should know you do not threaten the owner, chairman, CEO of the NWS Revolution and get away with it. That is something you don't do. As the next match was match number 4. NWS Intercontinental Championship match Vinny Joe with Paul Heyman versus Brian Fury. Special guest referee Michael Rapaport. This is the 4th match as Vinny Joe and Brian Fury trade blows with Fury with punches and a spinning heel kick. Fury hits a reverse Frankenstein on Vinny, then a mat slam and muscle bust and pile driver and shin breaker, then a snapman double leg takedown and chokehold STO. Vinny comes back with an axe handle and crossbody, then a diving spear and diving drop. Jumping out of nowhere, Brian Fury nails the last ride on Vinny Joe, but Michael Rapaport does not count. Then Brian Fury grabs him by the collar and is about to beat the hell out of Michael Rapaport, only for Vinny Joe to attack Fury and puncture him. And then hit a 450 senton. Then Fury comes back with a 630 senton and 360 splash as Fury is going nuts on Vinny Joe. Then Rapaport pulls him off and drops him with the Rapaport crushing finale, allowing Vinny Joe to choke slam and club stop Brian Fury and get the 1-2-3 pinfall. Winner and still MW's Intercontinental Champion Vinny Joe via pin with choke slam and club stop due to interference from Michael Rapaport. As this match lasted 10 minutes. Wow. So Vinny Joe is refusing to wrestle and defend his Intercontinental title unless Michael Rapaport is a special guest referee. How stupid and ridiculous is that? What has happened to Vinny Joe? So Michael Rapaport is going to referee all of Vinny Joe's matches. Wow. This is totally ridiculous. And this is insane. And angry Brian Fury gets on the mic and says he will address Michael Rapaport in his next promo on the NWS Revolution Facebook page. Wow. I was looking forward to seeing Brian Fury become the new Intercontinental Champion, but Michael Rapaport had to get involved and screw Brian Fury over. And Brian Fury is extremely pissed, and he definitely will be addressing Michael Rapaport on the NWS Revolution Facebook page in his next promo. Take it away, Joe Galli. Thank you, Dan Lambert. Yep, I too was looking forward to seeing Brian Fury become the new NWS Intercontinental Champion, but Michael Rapaport, the special guest referee, and Vinny Joe's personal referee had to get involved. And then, match number 5, a 2-on-1 handicap match. Michael Scars Minor and 44th President Barack Obama with Ethan Zobelle and Lincoln Potter versus Scott Casey Gale, also known as ScottyBadBones, with special guest commentator for this match, Paul Heyman. This was the 5th match as Scott waylays into Michael Scars Minor and Barack Obama and beating the hell out of them until Scars Minor big boots Scott and Scar bombs him. And then Obama low blows Scott Casey Gale as Paul Heyman is cheering the Deadly Renegade Society on commentary. Obama gets a cinder block and breaks it over the head of Scott Casey Gale, busting him open as the DRS hits Scott with weapons nonstop. Then every member of the Deadly Renegade Society plants Scott with the finishes and put him through a flaming table. Through a flaming table and then right through the ring. Ghostface from the Scream franchise comes out of nowhere and shoots Scott Casey Gale in the chest with a shotgun, then stabs him as a shock to me. Joe Galli on commentary says, "Oh my God." Dan Lambert says the Deadly Renegade Society have gone way too far and have crossed the line. The DRS then leaves Scott laying in the ring as the DRS go to the back. Scott is applying pressure to his gunshot and stab wound. And then Rob McGovern and Mitchell Myette double powerbomb Scott Casey Gale through the stage. The EMTs and paramedics rush to the scene and load them on the stretcher as Joe Galli and Dan Lambert go to check on an injured Scott Casey Gale. as he is being loaded into the ambulance. NWS head of talent relations Michael Cole decides to go in the ambulance with Scott and to the hospital. Even Zobelle and Lincoln Potter say 12 down. Wow. Yes. Just to let you know, Scott Casey Gale, also known as ScottyBadBones, was shot in the chest with a shotgun by the Ghostface killer and then stabbed in the chest as well. And he was rushed immediately to the medical facility, and and Scott Casey Gale, also known as ScottyBadBones, is in the operating room having surgery. And we will give you an update on the condition of Scott Casey Gale sometime tomorrow. Yes. I, Joe Galli, and Dan Lambert will provide an update on the condition and health of Scott Casey Gale. But what Ghostface did was too far. That's attempted murder. Whoever and who was who was in the Ghostface costume? Huh? Who was Ghostface this time? I got a funny feeling who it might be. And from what I've heard, Ghostface is going to reveal himself next week on Revolution Impact, which will be in Columbus, Ohio. And Ohio is the home state of the NWS Commissioner Cody Mercer. And Cody Mercer will be at next week's Revolution Impact. And he has a lot to say about the Deadly Renegade Society and Mitchell, Myette, and McGovern. And then me and Dan Lambert return to commentary and say the Deadly Renegade Society have stepped over a line. Whoever is in the Ghostface costume has committed attempted murder by shooting and stabbing Scott Casey Gale. He is alive, but has lost a lot of blood. And to make matters worse, McGovern, Mitchell Myette, and the Masked Man brutally assaulted Scott Casey Gale and powerbombed him off a stage. What else is going to happen here tonight as me and Lambert plug the next match? Take it away, Dan Lambert. I completely agree with you, Joe Galli. What the Deadly Renegade Society did to Scott Casey Gale was way too far. What Ghostface did to Scott Casey Gale by shooting and stabbing him in the chest, that is attempted murder. And Ghostface better reveal himself next week on Revolution Impact. I know exactly who it is. I know exactly who it is because this is something that he would do to get revenge. And Ghostface, when you reveal yourself, you're going to have a lot of hell to pay, a lot of hard times. And NWS Commissioner Cody Mercer is going to give you the worst punishment ever for shooting and stabbing Scott Casey Gale. That is absolutely disrespectful, disgusting, and uncalled for, and will not be tolerated here in the NWS Revolution. And match number 6 was the NWS Universal Championship. Johnny Da Vinci with General Manager Don Callis versus Dominic Mysterio. This is the co-main event as Johnny and Dominic square off, with Johnny taking down Dominic and beating him from pillar to post, then slamming him into the canvas. Dominic rakes Johnny in the eyes and then hits him with a tilt-a-whirl on him, and they free amigos with a couple of body slams, then a couple of hard punches. Dominic nails Johnny for 619, then a frog splash as he goes to pin him, but Johnny kicks out at 2.5, bites Dominic off, slams his head on outward, turnbuckles, chops Johnny. Johnny then hits Dominic with a missile dropkick, then a Hurricane Rana and a back body drop. This match goes on for 6 more minutes with move up the move and submission up the submission. Dominic plants another 619 frog smash, goes to pin Johnny, but he gets his shoulder up as he pounds away on Johnny, chokes him with the wing ropes, attempts another 619, but Johnny blocks it. DDTs Dominic, chops him in the chest, and nails the death sentence for the pinfall, and retains the NWS Universal Championship. Winner and still NWS Universal Champion, Johnny Da Vinci via pinfall with death sentence, as this match lasted 12 minutes and 13 seconds. After the match, Paul Heyman comes down and attacks Johnny Da Vinci from behind. Johnny Da Vinci chases Heyman down the rampway and to the back, and then out of nowhere, Johnny Da Vinci is assaulted by his brother Vinny Joe. Michael Rapaport is cheering Vinny on. Rapaport then asks Johnny if he is going to give up, as Vinny has Johnny locked in a submission hold. Johnny Da Vinci is screaming. Mitchell Myette and Wab and Jacob McGovern and the Masked Man came down to join in on the ambush of Johnny Da Vinci. Wab F5s Johnny Da Vinci on the concrete floor as Myette jackknife powerbombs Johnny Da Vinci on the floor and lands a victory star drop off the top of the crates and onto Johnny Da Vinci. And then Vinny, Joe, Mitchell Myette, and Rob McGovern, and the Masked Man, four-man powerbomb Johnny Da Vinci through backstage electrical equipment. Mitchell Myette then says, where is the new NWS Commissioner Cody Mercer? I guess he got scared and decided not to show up after I attacked him. And then even Zobelle and Lincoln Potter say 15 down now. NWS General Manager Don Callis is attacked by the Masked Man backstage and that busted open as Mitchell Myette is laughing evilly. And then even Zobelle and Lincoln Potter say 16 down now. And then me and Joe Galli say that was an uncalled for attack as we plugged the main event. And the main event was the NWS World Heavyweight Championship. That's General Jerry versus Damian Priest. Jerry fires out of his corner and the bell rings. He's not backing down from Damian Priest. Jerry, the main event is underway as Jerry hits Priest with a face breaker, then a face buster, then gut buster. However, Priest presses Jerry, snaps off a top rope Hurricane Rana to get himself out of a pressurous position, covering for a near fall. Priest bounces back quickly, treating Jerry to some big right hands. Jerry then skidding on his stomach to the floor, something we've seen plenty of times before. Drawing boos from the fans, Jerry hits a moonsault to the floor, multiple moves in the ring, including a springboard crossbody for two. He thinks he has the 619 ready to dial, but Priest is ready and wipes him out with a big boot, covering for a near fall after catching Jerry in midair on a springboard move. Priest hits a flatline and gets another 2 count. The fans come to life while urging on Jerry as Priest goes for another steel chair. Jerry is back up. However, now they're waiting for the chair. Priest is flung into the ropes and the 619 man's its target. Jerry heads for the top rope, but gets Dominic Mysterio heads for the top rope and gets smashed in the face with the chair. And the ref calls for the bow, but Jerry drops but the ref decides for the match to continue. Jerry drops the Atom Bomb on Damian Priest for the pinfall and retains the NWS World Heavyweight Championship, winning still NWS World Heavyweight Champion General Jerry via pinfall with Atom Bomb as this match lasted 16 minutes. After the match, Rob McGovern, a former NWS World Heavyweight Champion, as Joe Galli points out in comedy, Rob attacks Jerry from behind, then suplexes him 16 times, F5s and tells the fans to shut up. And remember, he is the one who beat him for the World Heavyweight title back in 2020 and never gave him a rematch and demands one for Revolution Beach Bash. Jerry slowly gets up and accepts Rob's challenge as Rob and Jerry shaking it, and then Lincoln Potter low blows Jerry. Rob McGovern then hits Jerry with the NWS World Heavyweight Championship, busting him open as Mitchell Myette is applauding Rob from the weapon, and then Mitchell Myette gets in the ring, jackknife powerbombs Jerry, delivers the victory star drop. And even Zobelle and Lincoln Potter say 17 down. Myette says Jerry owes him a rematch for the World Heavyweight Championship. So let's up the ante and have Rob McGovern, Mitchell Myette versus General Jerry for the World Heavyweight Championship in a 2-on-1 handicap carnival of fun match at Revolution Beach Bash. Lincoln Potter grants Mitchell Myette and Rob McGovern the match and rematch for the NWS Tag Team Championships. Joe Galli says what will happen next week on Revolution Impact. How will NWS Commissioner Cody Mercer react to the events that has happened? We are out of time. Good night, everyone. And I very concerned. Thank everyone for coming as the show goes off the air. I would rate this show a solid 9 out of 10. We did have and 5 stars and 2 thumbs up, way up we did have a lot of good matches on this show, but what the Deadly Renegade Society have done has they just went too far. And and from what I hear, the new MWS Commissioner Cody Mercer is expected to make a video sometime tomorrow. And if he doesn't make a video tomorrow, it will be sometime next week. But I just got off the phone with NWS Commissioner Cody Mercer, and he says he will be here next week on Revolution Impact, and he will, if he has time, address the events of what happened with the Casey Gale and the MWS Revolution. And from what I've heard, Commissioner Cody Mercer is pissed off, and he has a lot to say in his next promo here in the MWS Revolution channel. Anyway, thank you for watching. This is Dan Lambert and Joe Galli signing off, and Michael Cole will do next week's Revolution Impact review. Take it away, Joe. Thank you, Dan Lambert. Yes, Michael Cody, MW's head of talent relations, will do next week's Revolution Impact review, and Cody Mercer will be on next week's episode of MWS Revolution Impact. And from what Dan Lambert just told you, if Cody Mercer has time, he will address the events of what happened on tonight's Revolution Impact. And from what I heard, what Dan Lambert has just informed, Cody Mercer is pissed off. He is angry. And let's just say the Deadly Renegade Society, Myette, the Masked Man, McGovern, and Ghostface better listen very carefully, because Cody Mercer promises to give the Deadly Renegade Society and Myette and McGovern the worst punishment ever. Anyway, I Joe Galli, will also wait Revolution Impact on a solid 9 out of 10, 8 triple plus, and 5 stars and 2 thumbs up, way up. Thank you for watching, and me and Dan Lambert will see you next week on Revolution Impact. And I will be here tomorrow, along with Dan Lambert, to give you an update on the condition of Casey Gale, also known as ScottyBadBones. Thank you for watching. You all have a good day. This is Joe Galli and Dan Lambert signing off.